Hey everybody, welcome back to the Portable Gamer. Welcome back to Spintires, the original game, and welcome to this is a new map. This is the Ural challenge map. I knew we were getting this little truck in July. I didn't know we were getting two trucks and a map, but this is what we got. It's the Sherp Ural challenge DLC and the 1.6.0 patch. Try to quickly read through here. So we get the Sherp N ATV 4x4, what we're looking at there. So Sherp N November ATV 4x4. We also get the Sherp Arc ATV 10x10, and those are both in 4K. All right, we'll see how that works out. And then we get a sizable and highly detailed map closely inspired by the Ugedva National Park with various dynamic obstacles. Dynamic obstacles? What is that all about? In 1.6.0, added new tire inflation system. What? Very interested to see what that is like. Differential steering, either by braking one side or using it like a tank-like ZTR kind of system. All right. Support for chassis with multiple drivable articulations. Example, twisting left and right, tilting the cab up and down. Let me see. Much more realistic water interactions, entirely rewritten mud physics. Climbing out of trenches is going to be different now. No longer dead stop of vehicles with large wheels when they are barely in mud. Let me see. Yep. Stronger brakes and differential lockers, smarter auto gearbox capable of useful downshifts during hill climbs, and it just goes on and on. And then down at the bottom, a bunch of bug fixes. So let's get to it. Let's explore this map a little bit. And like we do, let's just start with cloaking. That's always kind of a, I don't know, kind of a way to do things. There's a lot of them on this one. So we'll do that. Right? And then we'll also, when we go back here, let's see what this tire pressure thing is all about. So, okay, fairly standard. I mean, the animation is maybe, I don't know, not the best. It looks like they're doing it using sort of the mud modeling. But, you know what, I'll take it. Oh, we're not, I think we got no pressure in the system. Hang on, let's try this again now. Yeah, okay. Whoa. Yep, when the compressor is not, when the engine's not running, the compressor's not running, and you can't add pressure. Okay, fair enough. Brake is off. Let's pivot around here. I'm going to be a little bit wonky on the controls because I'm used to SnowRunner. But the thing that I'm mostly looking forward to in this game is SnowRunner does not have the ability to creep. And I find that very frustrating. I've never understood why that is. It could be a limitation of the Havoc engine that SnowRunner is built on. Could just be something that they chose to not put in the game. But Spintires and MudRunner both have the ability to creep. And by that I mean, if you barely apply throttle, you'll barely apply torque to the wheels, and you'll kind of dig out. Whereas in SnowRunner, it's like you can feather all you want and the wheels will still spin. So we get to creep in this game, and I do like that. I know we're going the opposite direction of where that marker is. Sorry, concentrating. I'm also noticing this bridge is flexing. Now that's been a thing before. That was always part of Spintires, where the bridge would flex a little bit as you were going across. But it says dynamic obstacles. When I think of dynamic obstacles, I think of like Vancouver Island mountain biking with teeter-totters and ramps and stuff. All right, so I'm going to, before we go any further, I'm going to set the brake and I'm going to move these pins because I feel like, yeah, we're going the wrong way. Let's focus on these up here maybe. That one, that one, that one. We'll just kind of play it by ear. All right, so this one now looks like it's maybe up, oh camera, up there somewhere. Let's try up here a little bit. Maybe we can get there this way. Gotta back this camera off a little bit. Yep, couldn't see anything. I mean, the ZTR handling, you can feel definitely a difference. It handles like a Bobcat now. So definitely different. I'm curious what the other base game trucks are going to feel like with this new patch. whether they will feel radically different as well. Yep, just creeping. Just creeping. All right, so we'll set the brake. Yeah, it's going to take me a minute to remember where all the controls are. Is it here? Nope. Where's our winch? Not there. Not there. Nope, that's camera. All right, so what about there? Not there. Not there. Bear with me while I get this sorted out. Where is, there's that. Is it there? Oh no, it popped up. I just saw it. All right, so now, do we have a winch point? Not really. I guess we could go over this way. Yeah, very different handling. So we'll release that. Get rid of that. Very different handling, but not bad. And also, this is a whole new vehicle, so I don't think there's ever been anything like this in base game. Well, not base game, but a DLC from the developers. There have been some goofy mods, but this is probably one of the more unique vehicles that the developers have included in the game, so of course it's going to feel different. And we are on, everything's maxed out. We are on ultra settings. This game is so tiny. It doesn't take much of a system to run it on high settings. And I think it looks really good. I've always liked the way it looks. It's got that washed out kind of, I don't know. I don't always want to call it the Chernobyl look. And they do have an actual Chernobyl DLC. But it's always got that sort of washed out, kind of blighted, like end of the world look to it. But I like it so far. I like the area, and I'm liking this little truck. The novelty may wear off. I'm curious what the other one looks like, that 10x10. We'll do that next episode. Carefully. It feels a little tippy, I have to say. It's a little top heavy. So if we go back here, are we... Oh yeah, we're making it. Okay. Looks like it's more or less just straight ahead down this road. And I'm told that this thing can also float and go in water. Now, they released a DLC vehicle. I think it might have been free, but they released a vehicle a few months back, maybe longer than that, that allegedly floated. And I took it in a river, and it did not float at all. It sank like a stone. So we'll see how this thing does when we get it into the water. All right, so this is first cloaking point. So far, so good. All right, so we'll set the brake. Let's take a look. Ooh. All right, let's get rid of this one. And it looks like... All right, let's try this. If we go straight across the center here, that's the 10x10. Beautiful. We can go down here and hop in this thing. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so we'll go here, and then we'll go here. And then I guess we'll go here, and then we'll go here, and we'll call it depending on how we're doing on time. All right, that is a plan. Next question. How do we get there? That the camera is not helping. There we go. I think I see some road right through here. Yep. And this map, I will say this map looks, it looks different than other Spintires maps that I've seen in the past. It seems to have more detail. It seems to be just a little, I don't know, a little more immersive, a little richer. But I like it. I also just noticed we've been going about 10 minutes so far, and we've used 7 liters of fuel. So unbelievable economy on this thing. All right. Good down there. Yeah, like the mist coming across and the way the Well, it's not quite raining. I guess it is raining, but it's sort of misty and foggy, and I don't know. All that seems it seems different. In fairness, I have not played this game for quite a while, but I really like the way this looks. And we're not running any filters or anything. I can try some in a future episode, but for now, this is just the way the game looks in its base form. All right. So our 10 by 10 is down here somewhere. I'm really curious what this thing looks like. Ah, I see it. I can see it from here. Yeah, in all the little posts, like the news, the only thing I ever saw for this DLC was the 4x4 that we're in now. I did not see this other truck. Look at that. All right, let's set the brake here, and let's hop in. All right. And do we get, yep, we get tire pressure in this as well. I think there were about 8 trucks listed. Now this does have, oh, that's crazy looking. And it's what, 4 axles driving? Oh, that's very cool. Oh, you know what? That's more or less that same little truck. It's just got a powered trailer on it. How does the drive work? Is there a PTO through there? Sorry, I'm trying to pivot the camera around to see in that joint. I can't tell if there's a PTO or if it's running off hydraulic power. That is very cool. Now it's not there. All right. So let's go back here. And if we back up, how would we get there? Oh, we turn around and maybe go forward and around. Yeah, let's try this. Let's try this. We'll get rid of these. And let's go here, here, and here, and here. Let's try that. We'll do it in the big truck first, because we can always hop in the other one if things are not working out. But we've got plenty of fuel. And we want, not that. There we go. See if we can spin it around here. Not really. 3-point turn time. And it really does not like to bite on the turns. All right, I think that got it. Maybe. Yep. All right. We are rolling. Oh, this is fun. I have not played this game for a long, long time, and it is fun. It's surprising how different it is from SnowRunner, even though it's really essentially the same concept, the same game, but it feels very different in kind of a good way. All right. And there's lights. Okay. Yeah, I forgot where all the controls are. I think you can assign controls. Can you not? You might be able to. But it would be nice to have the same, to duplicate the controls across all 3 of the sims, across Spintires, MudRunner, and SnowRunner. All right, and I think this is the wrong way. This is taking us kind of the opposite way. Maybe it is. If we go down this way, yeah, maybe we can see some progress through here, perhaps. Very, very slow response. Whoa, camera. Yeah, very slow response, very difficult to control with the trailer on. The 4x4 by itself, no problem at all. But when you add this thing, it becomes a handful, which I guess you could expect that. Ah, that's a road. Yeah, it does not want to bite at all. There's that creep. Love it. And as top heavy as it is, I mean, it feels like it wants to go over, but we haven't really had any close calls. I'm trying to get through the trees here so you can see a little better. It feels like it wants to tip, but then it doesn't. So I'll take it. All right, and this did get us right to our cloaking point. Fantastic. All right. So we'll set the brake and let's take a look. Now it says this road does go down here. What do you want to do? Do you want to go out to this one? Yeah, there's not a ton of road out here. We could go here. And then from where? I don't know, maybe through here. And then here. And then back around this way? Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. Time, 16 minutes. Yeah, let's just go as far as we can in 30 minutes, and then we'll call it. All right. It's weird with the... Sir? It's weird with the it's almost like a tank steering, like a track steering, that you can't see the wheels. You can't see the wheels turning. And so you... God damn it, camera. And so you can't tell like which way the vehicle's pointing, if that makes sense. So yeah, this is... I'm only going to do this a couple more times, and then we'll have to go to plan B. And this camera, I don't know what the deal is with the camera in this game. I don't know if it's supposed to be like part of the challenge, but it is absolutely infuriating. Okay, well, Jesus. I think we found the flaw to this vehicle, and that is that it does not really like to turn. See if this helps. We do it very, very slowly. Okay, that's the secret. It's like an articulated tractor or an articulated earth mover, where if you stop, then you can actually adjust the articulation while you're stationary. Okay. All right. We'll figure it out. The camera had me going there for a minute, man. I was triggered. No doubt. But a little bit of coffee sort me right out. All right. So we'll go through here. Now there's some water down here. I don't know how you feel about... We'll experiment. Where's our next point? It's behind us. So let's set the brake and go here. I mean, it's not really behind us, is it? Yeah, I suppose it is. Let's get this one. I guess we can do this one and this one while we're here, and then that'll be, I think, just about... Yeah, that'll be just about half an hour. Okay. And there's fuel right here. Yeah, let's do these two, and then we'll see where we are on time. All right, into the water. Here we go. Now it says dangerous water level, but we are not sinking. I can't tell if we're still in some sort of mud, right? Because there's a lot of reeds and watery plants, right? Does that mean we're in shallow water? Hard to say. I mean, it's definitely getting deeper as we go across here. So we'll find out momentarily if this thing floats. I mean, that's deep water. Yep. Yeah, when we were back near those plants back there, it was kind of kicking up some mud, and it does not seem to be kicking up mud anymore. Okay. Now we know. The Sherp floats. So there's that one. Now, I'm very reluctant to stop moving for fear that we'll start like drifting. So let's go ahead and get back on solid ground, and then we'll take a look at the map again. But I don't want to pause out here and have the thing float out to sea. That's been known to happen in Spintires. I also want to get this thing to a garage and see what we can put on the back as far as trailers and different accessories. All right. You know, for a game that's, how old is this game? Like 7 years old? 8 years old? For a game that's not terribly new and only takes up like a gig on your hard drive, this is a really cool, fun game. Have to give a lot of credit to the developers. I'm amazed at what they were able to do with the physics and the water and the mud and everything in 1 gig. That is good, good stuff. All right. And it's just going to be dark too. This might work out perfectly. All right. I don't know that we're... Oh, that's lovely. Sunset. Beautiful. I don't know that we're super close to a road, but the main thing I want to do is get, up out of the water. Yeah. There we go. So we're out of the water. And we can set the brake. And now let's kind of reevaluate here. Roads. None. Not a 1. So what if we do this? What if we go, because we know we're safe in water now. What if we get here, right? Like here, 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 and here. You want to try that? Because it looks like there's a mountain in front of us. I don't know if you caught that, right? Can we get up this thing? I guess we'll find out right now. And the camera. No, we're not getting up that. We can... We can go back in the water. It's kind of fragile too, I have to say. All right, we can go back in the water. And we'll get turned around here and go back down and then to the left. See if that works. All right, and it's definitely getting dark now. All right, so we'll go down here. And same thing, I don't want to stop in the water, so we'll go down and to the left and get up onto dry land on the other side of those rocks and see if we can make it to that other cloaking point before 30 minutes. All right. Yeah, I was expecting this. They said July. I mean, everything is kind of up in the air right now with COVID. We know that. We're all just like trying to make the best of it. But it was, I checked yesterday, and I hadn't seen it drop yet. So, you know what? August 1st is really close to July. Close enough. I'm not going to get upset about anything like that. All right. Now this camera, on the other hand, Jeezy Pete's. I don't know why. I don't know why it is that way. That looks like a little ramp right there. But I cannot pivot the camera down to see like what's in front of us. It looks like just a wall of mountains. I don't know if there's any road over here at all. Let's just get up out of the water again and reevaluate. That looks like maybe a road right in front of us. Maybe. I don't know. Let's get over there and take a look. Could be. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Yeah, this thing does... God, it does not want to bite at all. But I think that's one of the rules of video games. You know, anytime you make something strong, you need to give it a weakness. It's the superhero rule. What? It's the superhero rule, right? If you give somebody a superpower, you need to give them a super vulnerability. Is this a road? That seems to be its vulnerability. God. All right. Well, at least we figured out how to drive it. Somewhat. Somewhat. All right. So let's get right up here. Right? We'll set the brake. And where are we at? So we need to go... I don't know where we need to go. It may be that we can't get to this one from here, that we need to come at it from a different angle. But we're at 27 minutes. So let's go ahead and call it there. And next episode, we'll continue exploring. I think we're going to do more of our exploring in the other one. Need the camera to pivot down. Down. Damn it, man. There we go. Maybe. Maybe. No, not really. Just always going to be fighting the camera. Yeah, next episode, we'll just take the 4x4 and do a little bit more exploring and grab a few more of the cloaking points. Okay. There you have it. Thanks for stopping back to check out The Portable Gamer. Thanks for joining us for another episode of Spintires, the original game. This is the Sherp Ural DLC and the 1.6.0 patch. We'll see you next time. Take care now.